Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look here at Pepe, seeing what's going on. We're going to double check a few key factors, look at potential for pullback, because obviously the price action does look like it's hit its initial top. It's no guarantee, of course, but most altcoins are pulling back today, and a lot of these meme coins are not. So it leads me to believe that we got some interesting stuff on the horizon for Bitcoin. Usually a sign that we're getting close to the top, because when meme coins continue to surge, that's just a sign that we have a reversal in the market coming, right? It's kind of like the last ditch effort before the market shifts gears. So we're going to see here if that is the case. But either way, welcome aboard. Hope you can learn something today. If you do want to become a better trader, again, cryptocash.tech is the website link down below. Obviously, make sure you check out our Discord, Telegram, Twitter community. We have some awesome trades here. Took some nice profit here from Filecoin, 88% in 2 days. Polkadot 111%, Audio 340, and then Atom 80% as well, if I'm not mistaken. Really good trades here. A lot of them are taking shorter times, medium time frames, larger time frames, but these are swing trades, folks. Some of them take time to mature, but most of them will be hitting their profit targets. In fact, last month we hit 100% on every single trade we took. So awesome stuff there. Thanks again for all the wonderful support from my community. If you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out through my website or just in general. Let me know what's going on. Oh, so Pepe here. Daily time frame, we're fully bullish on everything. There's literally no reason to consider shorting this coin based on the macro analysis. Okay, but the simple and easy way to understand it is we're above a lot of key level resistances, and we've broken through previous all-time highs. We're basically in price discovery now. Okay, so when you take a look at the 4-hour, this is where things get a little more interesting. We can kind of note a few factors here, right? So TD sequential being one of those. We're at a 9 on TD sequential. Price is pulling back. Big surprise. A lot of coins follow that same behavior. Okay, when you hit an overextension, oftentimes it's good to consider a short if other contributing factors are present. We're going to see if other ones are as well here, but with us being at a 9, we have been moving for roughly 36 hours in the same direction without correction. Okay, a lot of times you have to pull back because of that. Okay, and keep in mind, from bottom to top is about 130%. That's a lot of growth in just a day and a half, right? So that being said, we got tons of volume too. You can kind of see down below here with a high amount of volume. So our MFI is still high. We are starting to see a stochastic swing to the downside. This does let us know that a shift in momentum is occurring. MACD is not going to really show that because it's more of a lagger, not a logger. Don't get that confused. Lagger, if there is such a word, essentially letting us know that that shift in momentum is occurring, but it hasn't happened yet officially. Okay. Again, you never just trade one indicator, but simply put here, most things here are pointing up, minus stochastic RSI and the money flowing out of the coin. Those are two important indicators. We are also over the 20-day SMA on the hourly. That's a good thing, but that does tell us this initial trend line could be coming to an end, right? So if we kind of look at this here, it's running concurrent with the 20-day SMA. Most of the times when you lose that trend line, you can expect a shift in momentum. It could just go sideways and up from here, but likely it'll go sideways and down. It's a very common characteristic. So that's kind of where we're at there on the hourly. Quickly to note, Ichimoku Cloud here too. This is going to probably let us know we still have confirming factors. In other words, this isn't giving us an indication to consider selling your position or running for the hills. It's still in good shape. All the necessary indications are here, letting us know that it is not safe to take a short position. Just because we're testing an ascending trend line doesn't mean you short. It simply implies you want to pay closer attention. If the price ends up closing below that level, we might see a shift in momentum in the next couple of days. Okay, so it's really too early and very premature to consider shorting. If you're following somebody else that had shorted the top up here, it's mostly just luck because you truly cannot be able to anticipate that. Smaller time frames will give you indications of shifts in momentum, but everything we've seen here so far is literally saying, from a swing trader's perspective, unless you're day trading this coin, there's zero reason to consider shorting, and no consideration for closing your long. You may want to consider taking profits in the relative near future. That's generally how you should do it. Don't leave money on the table. Adjust your stop loss as the price goes higher. Really, folks. I mean, I get it if you're like one of those Shiba Inu millionaires or wannabe millionaires. But truth is, hadn't you taken profit, you'd be giving up a lot of profit if you hadn't done that, right? Same thing with Pepe as well. It's holding a little stronger, but still, it's on its way down, folks. So make sure you secure profits when you can. It could very well bounce, but the likelihood of the price going down from here, to me, is just greater based on what we've seen here so far. But once more, all the technical data is letting us know that there's no reason to short this coin because it's too risky. So, do you short from the top? No. You buy a better drop, effectively, right? So if that is the case, just say the price continues to pull back, And just, for example, looking at Elliott Wave, just say this is the lowest point. We're probably going to see a lower low and a lower high, right? So the next highest point or next low effectively is there's two things you can do. You can buy the dip on just any Fibonacci retracement level. But more important, what you probably want to consider is the heaviest volume areas. In other words, we got right here at about 598 down to about 540. 0.618 to 0.5 is a very common retracement level. We've got a decent amount of volume at that range here too. So to me, that would be a good consideration for a long position. Okay? Just know, big picture, a lot more volume at the 400 range. So that would be ultimately the best place to get in. But again, with these kind of pullbacks here, they don't always pull back all the way. Once more, a lot of things are factoring in. So I would just, from a educated trader perspective here, I would say I would avoid this coin unless you get a better value at a long position, and don't consider shorting into it because it's just crazy to kind of try to short coins like this right now. But once again, Bitcoin's pulling back pretty heavy, so that's going to pull a lot of things with it. So I would just be careful and cautious in how you trade right now. It's not like the best case scenario right now for any coin. Truthfully, this is, I wouldn't say a garbage market, but these are garbage conditions because things are overextended and things have been going for way too long. And I think Pepe is going to, I do think we're going to see a pullback, but I really don't think it's going to be that massive. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope you're right if you decide to think otherwise. Either way, best practice here, avoid this altogether, adjust your stop loss higher so you can secure your profits. And I would just say do not short this coin because it's still too premature to consider a short based on a longer term hold. Again, that's how I take my trades, so if you have a different strategy, that's all good. Either way, do me a favor, like the video before you leave, jump on over to Bitunix, phenomenal exchange. We use them as a community. We have a trading competition coming up. You do have to register for it using the link down below, but simply put, it's going to be awesome. Nice little 10K prize pool split around a few hundred people. It's really a small thing. It's really nice to be able to have that. Thank you again, Bitunix, for offering that. No KYC VPN required exchange. Link down below if you're curious about them. Have a great rest of your day. We'll look forward to see you next one. Take care.